A very good morning to you. Thank you for coming down here. Anyway, today we are going to talk a subject which is for the first time, probably you are hearing it for the first time, something called biovibes. But before I proceed to that particular topic, I want to just let you know, do you want to fly? If you want to fly, the first thing you all have to do is, first, love yourself. That's what is fly. So everybody can fly provided when you love yourself. That means you are looking into your own self and your own being. Now, biovibes, the journey of you alone, today you are here, it's for you, not for me or not for Mr. Valen down, you have come here. This is basically you are here only for you and you alone. The biovibes journey of you only, nothing else. Alright? So that means today you have come here for a knowledge sharing event wherein we are just sharing our knowledge. As a specialist in this particular biovibes, I am just sharing my knowledge with you. So this is nothing but a truth and reality. The truth and reality, you are here for knowledge only. All this while what has been happening is, we have been living in illusion. That's what in Tamil they call it as Maya. You live in illusion. So what's happening is 90% of the human population, we all live in illusion, 90%. Only 10% we accept the truth and reality. So what's happening is, we will not be able to move in our journey when you don't accept the truth and reality. So what's happening is, today I'm talking about this subject which is truth and reality. So now what will happen is, you need to shift your mode from your illusion to truth and reality. So that means your truth and reality should be 90%, 10% illusion is no problem at all. You still can run. Because when truth and reality is 90%, your journey is beautiful. That's what I have learned in my journey of experience with this biovibes. Now, we are made of nature or not? We are made of nature. So how do we compare that? Now the nature means Mother Earth. We are talking about the whole universe is made up of this C12. C12 is nothing but carbon 12. We call it as carbon 12. Now when we are making this carbon 12, we are talking about this carbon 12. When the universe is made of carbon 12, we human beings are also made of carbon 12. That means today you and me, we are all living in a stage of carbon 12. So we have, what is the percentage of carbon 12 in our body? The highest concentration in our body is number 1 is oxygen. Then number 2 is your carbon 12. That's the highest. That's why the moment you die, when they bury the body becomes C12 once again. So it goes back to the earth as a carbon. Okay? Now carbon C12, you can actually show it in an experiment in a laboratory settings. You can show C12, you can show this is what is carbon 12. So here if you see the close-up of a small leaf, you can see the tributaries and the main arteries. Whereas the same thing you see in a human being, this is the blood vessels of a human heart. A live one. You see how beautiful, the same more or less the branches. And this is the picture from a satellite of the Amazon river. It's just the same, right? More or less we are all the same. It's Amazon river network. So beautifully channelized. So that means we are the same as nature. So when we are same as nature, what are we supposed to do? We are supposed to blend with nature. We are supposed to move along with nature. Whatever the nature has, you have to utilize it. Now what we are human beings doing it, we are just trying to destroy this universe with our mind. So mind is the one which is all playing a very important role in our journey. Now, this is a very important slide which I picked it up and then I prepared it for you all. Now, do you all understand, to get the 100% energy, we need 90% oxygen. To get 100% energy, we need 90% oxygen. Now, where is oxygen there? It's in the air. 10% from the food and water. Right? Now, do you pay money on the earth or not? To buy a land, to buy a house, paying rental, does the earth matter? Aren't you paying money for it? We are paying money for it. Now, aren't you paying money for the fire? The gas you use, the fuel you use, you are paying money. Aren't you paying money for water? Water bills are there? Yes. Are you paying for the air, oxygen? Are we paying? No, right? Okay, here just a little bit of enlightenment I am giving you. Every human being needs an average of 3 cylinders every day, which will cost you around 150 ringgits per day, with the average of 50 ringgits per cylinder per day.
Maybe we need 3 cylinders
every day. That's an average. Average for a human being. Okay, if you're using oxygen, you need 3 cylinders. Alright? Now, calculate for 60 years of average life, you need 3 million ringgits to buy only oxygen, 3 million. Are you earning 3 million? So how much are we supposed to earn then? We are supposed to earn 5 million at least, then only we can pay 3 million for the oxygen. The remaining 2 million we still can use for other products, other things. Now don't you think God is so beautiful, He has given you the oxygen free, You don't even, so how much are you paying for it? Nothing. The most important fuel is your oxygen. When the fuel is so important, why are we behaving like this on this planet Earth? Aren't we? Should we not rethink what are we supposed to do? So here what's happening is I am just rekindling your brain that please consider that when you are living on this planet Earth, every living being on this planet is a beautiful creation of God. We all need to respect each other and then value what God has given us and then live and do the fullest, whatever best possible you do, and then you move forward. Now planet Earth, we can divide this into 2 categories. One is a living, another one is a non-living. Now living we call it as animate, non-living we call it as inanimate. Okay? Now all these do have an energy, which is the smallest is called the atoms. Every object on this planet, according to Albert Einstein, according to science, it's said that everything is an energy. Right? Now we are a living mass engulfed with trillions of atoms. So how about you and me? We are all congregation or a collection of trillions of atoms together. We are a living mass. When you are looking at this projector, is a non-living energy mass. It's also an energy. Right? Now, we interact with each other through bio vibes only, and every second we are exchanging information and storing it in the brain. Now, you came down to this center here today. Are you exchanging every second when you landed up inside, from the time you are inside, are you exchanging some information which is happening without your knowledge? It is happening, only thing you don't realize. Right? Now, if I can ask you, the chair what you are sitting, what is the color of the chair? Don't see that, now you are seeing me. What is the color of the chair you are sitting on? No problem. Okay, what is the material it is made of? The chair what you are sitting, what material? Plastic. Now, did Valen, before picking you up from your house, did he mention to you the doctor will be asking you what is the material of the chair? So you need to know the knowledge, and then you came inside. No, right? So what happened now? Didn't your brain and your this one interacted? Didn't your mind interact inside and then pick up the information? It is. If not, how you will answer me that it is plastic? So what's happening is, in our journey, mind is the main tool for you to pick up information, and then you need a hard disk. See, you have a computer. If you don't have a hard disk, how are you going to store the information? You still can browse internet, you still can do everything, with the computer without the hard disk, you still can do it. With a minimal space, you still can do it. But you need a lot of space for you to store the information. Correct? So your brain is the hard disk. Your mind is the processor. Right? Now, when you are talking about the processor is functioning 24 hours in a day, except that during your sleep it may be switched off. But many human beings are still functioning when they are sleeping also. That means the brain is still active, because the mind is still functioning even though you are so-called you are sleeping, but you are not really sleeping. That's a very dangerous situation, because it's tiring for your brain. The brain wants some rest, right? It needs some rest. You go on thinking something, what will the brain do? It will go on collecting, whether you want it or not. Right? Now, today you are seeing Dr. Prabhu for the first time in your journey. For the first time you are seeing me, right? Okay. Now, after another 5 years, if I see you somewhere in KL, will you be able to recognize me or not? You should be able to. Why? Because today your mind picked up my picture and it put inside your hard disk as Dr. Prabhu. That's it. So, after some time, you will recognize me. Only thing is, you are going into your hard disk, picking out the memory, picking out the file, and then analyzing. Okay, this is Dr. Prabhu. Correct? So beautifully our processor and the hard disk is well balanced. But it's a human mind which is the most evolved processor, which goes on collecting information, good or bad we don't know, but it goes on collecting. But 90% of the human beings collect all the wrong information, put inside the hard disk. So what will happen? Don't you think the hard disk will get corrupted or not? With virus infection or not? So today we human beings are corrupted with our thought patterns. How we are corrupted? By our belief system. We are believing, right? Okay, my religion is this, this one is this, my parents have brought me like this, my boss has told me to be like this, my teachers have told me to be strict like this, correct? Now we have been conditioned, the moment you are conditioned, you are lost. The moment you go in one belief system, you are lost. We need to open up our belief system. You need to believe, but open it up. The moment you accept truth and reality, what I showed you, then automatically your functioning on this planet becomes easier. It's much more easier when you are accepting the truth and reality. So here, now do you understand that every second you are exchanging information? Now if I ask you just turn around, what color is this? You will tell it's black, it's red, the floor is blue, you will definitely tell. If I ask you what is this, you will say it is a computer, laptop, 100%. Why is that? Because one time or the other time your brain has been collected the information that someone has told you this is a laptop. So next time you see that, you know it's a laptop. So what the mind does not know, the eyes does not see. Correct? The mind does not know, the eyes does not see. Now when the eyes does not see, it doesn't get stored at all. It will be there. But in truly today, if I asked you what is the color of the chair, definitely your mind would have seen it. But it didn't give importance that today Dr. Prabhu might ask you didn't realize that. It's still okay. But the brain would have collected the information. But sometimes it's in the transient memory and it goes off. So many of times what happens is your storing need to be properly filed. You need to really concentrate on what you are looking at. That means whatever you do in your life, you should concentrate on that particular situation, grasp as much of information as possible. The moment you do that, your filing system is correct. The moment filing system is correct, what will happen? Your retrieving system is good. The moment you ask where is this file, you will pick it up. The brain has got that functionality. Beautiful. It will pick it up. So for us, we need to clearly know what information are we collecting. For that, we need to be in the clear. To be clear, your frequency has to be good, which I will show you now. Okay. Now when we are born, aren't we pure or not? We are very pure, we are very divine, we are very godly. And there is no religious tag on the day you are born. Correct? Do you have any religion on the day you are born? You don't have, but your parents would tell you after a year or two that you are following a particular religion. It's still okay, it's beautiful. Because 85% of the human population on this planet, we are following a religion. And out of that, 53% is Christianity and Islam. Hinduism is around 13%, then Buddhism around 6%, Jainism, then all the other systems, 15% are non-believers, 15%, they don't believe in any God. They don't follow any religion. They are all open. Something very beautiful. Now, we are all one human race or not? Truly we are all one human race. Why? Now, here on this slide, if you see, before we die, what's happening? Aren't we becoming impure? In the material world, I is for in, M for material world, we become impure. But I always say, in the material world, be pure. If you are pure, automatically your journey will be beautiful. Your life journey will be fantastic. Now, people from all parts of the world do the same things, the same way, cry, laugh, eat, emotion, happiness, sadness, born through the same passage or not, and die and go back to earth. Only 1% of the souls become enlightened. Yes? Only 1%, Only 1%. They are the people whom we all pray today as our gurus, spiritual masters, messiahs, the God's messengers. They are the 1%. They are the 1%. But you should understand that they are the chosen people. Not everybody can become like a Jesus, or everybody can become like a Shirdi Baba, Kriya Babaji, or whoever it is. Only one person. They are all chosen. All the spiritual masters who are ruling the world today, where people are following them, they are chosen. Then what are you and me? We are also chosen, if not to that extent, at least slightly lower down, it's still okay. That means you still have another 4 to 5% of the population who are still divine, they are beautiful in the journey, and they are living on this planet. So my request is, why not you join that 4%? The remaining 4%, you don't have to become the 1%, doesn't matter. But at least join the remaining 4%, be divine, and then move forward in your journey. So the remaining 95%, we don't know how they are going to live. It's not our job. Now, there are 2 pillars of our journey, which is very, very important, and it is ignored. Yes or no? Now, what is the 2? Number 1 is your physical health. Your physical body? Correct? How young are you, sir? How young are you? 50. Do you go for regular exercise? Almost every day. Fantastic. It's good. If you are taking care of your body, it's fantastic. I appreciate that. But at the same time, you should understand that just by going for exercise is not the only thing our body needs. Our body needs a regular exercise. Our body needs proper nutrition. Our body needs proper sleep. Our body needs a proper, taking care. Like for example, bathing. Even in bathing, you know that today with the spa around, milk bath is available, flower bath is available. Why do they do that? That's for the body. Because you need to appreciate your body and pamper your body. So you can go for a massage, can go for a flower bath. Mandi Bunga in Thailand they do. You can do that. You can do it at home only here. You can take care of it. I don't need to assist you. Alright? Now you can talk to a nutritionist. He will assist you what are the food you are supposed to eat. Good? You can talk to a guy who is a trainer. He will tell you how to keep up your muscles. Fantastic. You can keep in touch with the doctor. The doctor may give you some little guidance as to how to take care of your body, prevent your diseases. Now, who is there for you to talk about this bio-vibes, which is our human aura? How many people are there on this planet who are talking about bio-vibes and this aura? You need to supposed to take care of it. You need to take care. And how much is the frequency? Who is telling? As of today, have you come across anywhere? So this is for the first time you are also listening that there is something which I am concentrating on this. Now why? Because in this, my research is for 5 years. It's not 1 or 2 years. 5 years I have spent only on this subject, bio-vibes, nothing else.
Because everybody is telling what a body will be.
Everybody are concentrating here. Yes. Now this is also an important issue. I am able to show you how much is your frequency, how much you should increase, why you should maintain. Now if you are in the low frequency, what are the problems you are facing? If you are in the high frequency, what are the benefits? Everything is, I am going to prove to the world. So this is another important subject which you have not been told. So today you are down here. It is a very, very important journey. Just listen what I am giving you, what information I am giving you, pick it up, then move forward. Go back home and then analyze what is good, pick it up. If you can implement it, please do it. So the 2 pillars of your journey you cannot ignore is your body and your aura. Right? Now body, maybe there are a lot of people until today talking, but this one no one has been talking. It's a new subject. Now what is happening is, this one is the animate and inanimates. The bio-vibes vary from 0 to 18 inches. Now for the first time in the world, you can look into this. Our company is the first company in the world to do this categorization. No one else has done this. Of course, in the world, from 0 to 10 at least is there, but above 10 it's not there. So, where do you want to stay, sir? You want to be here or you want to be here? Which area do you want to? You can choose which one you want to. You want to be here 2, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18. Until 18 we have a grading. Which grade do you want? Which grade do you want to pick up? 18. Fantastic. Now, it's good that you choose 18 because when you were born, you were 18 inches. You were a divine person when you were born. Until the age of 10 years, you did manage to be in the 10 frequency, and then you started moving forward. But after 10 years, what happens is you start going down. And then some people, now in Malaysia alone, if you are talking about below 7, we are 72% of the population are below 7 in Malaysia. Then the 15% of the population is between 8.5 to 10 inches. That's the normal frequency. They can maintain up till 10. But above 10 inches, it's only 10 to 15% of the population, which is between 10 to 18. Now, do you want to be divine all the time or not? Yes? If you want to be divine, you should maintain minimum 15 plus. 15 plus is a good frequency for you to maintain divinity in you, divine, being divine. Now, number 2 is, we are talking about spiritual is between 10 to 15. Correct? Now, what is divine actually? We'll go from above downwards. What is divine? Divine is being pure, unconditional. Yes? Is pure in thoughts, pure in actions, and pure in your deeds. That's what is divine. Now, if you are divine, you can attain divinity. Yes or no? You can attain divinity. What I will do is, when I move forward, I will explain you another slide. Okay, for the time being, the normal is between 7.5 to 8.5. Below 5 is stress zone. Highest stress zone comes under 0. Below 2 is a very high stressful stage for you. Now, when we go to the next slide, okay, here I am talking about, this slide is specifically I am sharing about divine and divinity. What is divine, I told you, is above 15 inches. LOEV is what? Love is low vibration enhancer is love. Correct or not? When you say I love you to someone, your vibration increases, because it's only the feeling of love can increase your vibration, increase your frequency, increase your aura. Divine is being pure in thoughts, actions and deeds. Divine is unconditional. Correct or not? Divine is infinite, unlimited. Divine is universal. Divine is oneness, one human race. Right? So, you should be divine to attain divinity. Right? So, what is divinity? I explain here. Divinity is a state of bliss attained by being divine to every breath. That means you take in breath and bring out breath. It should be love only. When you do that, automatically it can be only experienced, and cannot be seen. You should experience the state of bliss. If someone is telling you that, come, I will show you the way to God, they will not be able to show you, because it's their experience. For you to go and experience that, you should be first, what is the step? You should be divine. Very important. To be divine, what you should be? You should be a lovable person before you even think of going and seeing God. Right? Now, here, what is this divinity is? Dive plus infinity is divinity. When you dive into the infinity is divinity. What is that infinity? Infinity is God's kingdom. Now, what's God's kingdom is all this. The God's kingdom is all this. It's infinite, unconditional, universal, oneness. We are all one human race. So, when you dive into the infinity, you will attain divinity. Now, highest form of divinity is what?
Light.
It's light. That's it. You can follow any religion, but ultimately the light is the ultimate goal we all want to. Correct? Now, when you look at this, at least today, you can understand that we have a measurement for you to say, I am divine. If you are above 15 inches, you are a divine person. That's it. Very simple. If you have attained divinity, now whether if you are 15 and above, I cannot guarantee you that you will be able to attain divinity, because I don't know. Divinity is your journey. Divinity is your experience. No one else can see. It's only you and your being can be seen. Correct? Now, why should we have a criteria in our journey? Today, is there anybody who can tell that, okay, to attain divinity, our frequency should be like this? Is there anybody who can tell? Until today, no. Why is that? Because no one has ever even thought of this. Now, here for the first time, our Golden Hands company, we have come out with this beautiful grading. Now, you want to see God? Now, see, I am talking about divine, but ultimately, divine, we are talking about God, right? Now, what is God? God is a beautiful experience. Only you can feel it with your own self. It's a bliss. Right? Now, if you expand that word G-O-D, G-O-D is what? Genuinely, our divinity is God. You understand, sir? Genuinely, our divinity is God, G-O-D. Now, genuinely, our divinity means I'm talking inside you. You should be 15 inches and above. Correct or not? So, this is I'm explaining you in the English version. Can we go to the Tamil version? Kadavul. Kadavul means what? Kadandu ulle bar. Your inside divinity is God. So beautifully explained. Then why are we looking at God outside? That topic I am not interested in talking because that's individual. I will just show you what is divinity. God is there inside you. Activate that. Now we go to the second. Now here you saw God. To see God you need to be 15 plus, I told you, right? What if you are 14 inches? So God has got a criteria here. What the divinity has a criteria. If we human beings want to talk about God, experience God, He says, hello brother, you all should be 15 plus. Then only you can talk about me. If not, don't waste your time in talking about me, seeing me. It's a waste of time. So next what happens is, we go to the next slide here. You see, anything between 10 to 15 is spiritual. What do you understand by spiritual? In your dictionary, what is spiritual? Whom do you consider as spiritual? No, spiritual is a very common terminology we all are using, right? We have been using left and right, You see, okay, now the best question I am going to ask you is, you came inside, you are seeing me for the first time, right? Are you looking at me as a spiritual person? No, right? Why? Why can't you see me as spiritual? What will be your answer? Is it because I am wearing a tie and a shirt and a pant? Is it because of that you cannot see me as a spiritual person? Or if probably Velan had told you, today we are going and meeting a Swamiji, Dr. Prabhu, we need to buy some flowers, we need to buy a garland, and the moment we go inside, Guruji will come, Dr. Prabhu will come, he will be sitting on the tiger skin, and the moment you are inside, and I am like that, with a big turban, with one big 3 white the lines on my forehead, and I am wearing a robe, what would happen for you? Immediately the whole perception changes, Your whole perception will change. Automatically will become very divine, because you are scared. You know why? Because we human beings are tuned and whacked, You don't do this, God will punish you. You don't do this one. Yes or not? Today we have been fear. The fear is the one we don't realize the truth of ourselves. But you understand that, hey, after all, Dr. Prabhu is an ordinary man, right? Oh, you don't need to get scared, right?
No,
but whereas
before I go, yesterday asked me how to wear a dress. Is there
because we are conditioned. Yes, because we are conditioned. We are conditioned, Oh, you go here, white and white you should go. You should better put the vibhuti and go. Correct or not? Yes, today it is the whole world we are looking at. If probably I am following a Christian background, I will be in white and white with a cross in front of me. You will believe that I am a pastor or whatever the religious beliefs is. If I am an imam, automatically everything is according to that particular religion. This is what we call it as spiritual. But no, that's not spiritual. My explanation is very clear. Now, spiritual is explained as spirit plus ritual. You split the word into two. Number one is spirit, number two is ritual. It is called spiritual. Okay? You do any ritual in your life to uplift your spirit is spiritual. Correct? You do any ritual in your life to uplift your spirit is spiritual. Okay, how do I explain this? Can we go with 2 examples? Number one is your religious example, number 2 is a non-religious example. Okay? Now, the first religious example. As a Hindu, you follow Hinduism, right? You follow Hindu, right? When you go to a temple, do you wear your slippers and go inside the temple? No. What do you do when you go to a temple? Why do you go to a temple? What answer would you be giving? Why do you go to a temple? There must be reason. Do you go to temple or not? You do go. Why do we go? You can say you want to pray. You want to pray God? Yes or no? You do, right? No, very simple. Why I'm asking you is, why do you go to a temple? You don't tell me, I go to a restaurant, just go relax there and come. Hello, you go to a restaurant to eat something there. When you're hungry, you have to eat there. When you go to a temple, there must be some purpose, There must be a purpose. We are not fools to just walk into any place. No, we are intelligent people. So when we go to a temple, we go to pray, correct? Either for yourself or family or for the people. It doesn't matter. But you go to pray there, right? Number one, you don't wear your chappals, you don't wear your slippers and go inside the temple, right? It's a Hinduism. We are following a ritual. We don't wear chappal inside and go to a temple, right? Take Christianity, what happens? Church, do they wear shoes and go inside or not? Now what is happening? They're also going to pray God. Either for themselves or the family or it doesn't matter. They're also going. Now why? You don't wear a chappal, they are wearing a slippers. Why is that? What difference is it? Don't you think it's a ritual? It's a ritual. Removing a chappal and going inside a temple is your ritual. It's been conditioned in our Hinduism that you're not supposed to wear chappal and go. That's it. In there, this one is still okay, because if you're going to, as a Hindu, if I ask you why you're not going to wear a chappal, you will say, sir, the chappal is so dirty, how can I wear it to a divine place? I cannot. Correct? But on the other side, in Christianity, they might say, sir, chappal is no big deal. My heart is clean. I am pure in my heart, that's it. If heart is clean, God, we can talk to God, no problem. We can pray God. God will not say, no, you should remove your shoes and then come inside. No, right? Beautiful. Both are good, Both are doing the same beautiful things in their own ways. No problem at all. It's fantastic. So isn't it a ritual? Now, when you go inside a temple, aren't you picking up, if at all you want to do some archana or the prayers there, don't you think you buy coconut, you buy some betel leaves, buy some flowers? What is that? Why do you do that? It's your ritual. You buy a archana sheet, a slip, and then you give it, and then the pujari says some mantras, and then he performs the prayers for you. It's a ritual. The same thing in Islam or in other religions, they don't follow that, right? That means they are not following the ritual, that's it. Now my question is, are you happy doing that ritual? Then it's spiritual. Fantastic. If you are happy going into a temple and breaking a coconut and then you feel happy, it's beautiful. Enjoy it. Alright? But in the same way, if you are looking at non-religious, you have children? Okay. Now for the first birthday of your elder child. Okay. Now, normally, if probably we will take our Velan's example, his first child, for the first birthday, what will he do? First birthday celebration of his child. Will he be inviting you or not? He will be inviting you. But what will he be doing? How do they celebrate the first birthday of the child? Grand with what? What do they do actually? Mainly, what is the main program of the whole birthday celebration is? Food before that? Before that? Or after the prayer, what do you do? Will there be a cake cutting ceremony or not? Why? It's a cake cutting ceremony, is there or not? Is there, right? Now, Velan is a Hindu or not? You show me in Hinduism which literature, right from Upanishads to the Vedas to the Ramayana to the Mahabharata to all the spiritual books, where is it given that for a Hindu to celebrate birthday, you can cut the cake? Where is it? Then why are you following it? You claim yourself you are a Hindu, and why are you following some white man's procedures? He invented that. He made that. Why are you doing it? So don't you think it's a ritual? So the white man, what he did was, for a birthday, it's a situation, he made cake cutting ceremony as a ritual. Don't you think Velan becomes happy? His children become happy? You become happy when you go to the celebration or not? It's happiness. You uplift your spirit or not? Do you think when you go to Velan's house on a birthday, no sir, I am not in mood sir, I don't think I am very happy sir, this is a nonsense, I am not happy sir. Will you say that? You will also join the crowd, happy birthday to you. Everybody whether you know the birthday song or not, you will still be singing with the chorus with the people there. Aren't you lifting your spirits up? Now, another example I want to give you is, see, only when your spirits are up, that's why you can see the beautiful 10 and above, below 15 is spiritual. If you understand this concept, no one can actually take you for a ride in your journey. When you understand that between 10 to 15, that is 14 inches you complete, you are a spiritual person. Alright? That means you do any ritual, you uplift your spirit. Now here in the birthday thing, what happens is, Valen is celebrating his birthday. Okay? Now, you are actually neighbor of Valen. Alright? Now he will invite you for the function or not? He will invite you, right? I am your good friend. I don't know Valen, I am a very good friend. So what's happening is, you are celebrating the birthday in Valen's house at around 7 o'clock. You are there inside enjoying, having your food there. 8 o'clock I am coming and your door is locked. The moment door is locked, I see the next door, it's Valen's house, fully grand, there is celebration, everything is going on. So what will I do is, because you are not there, either I call you and find out where are you, or if I don't get the line, maybe this gentleman comes out at that moment exactly. Valen comes out and says, yes sir, how can I help you? Then I say, I want Mr. X, I came to see him, he's not here. Then he will say, hello, he's inside sir. Now there are two issues. Will Valen actually tell me, you wait outside only sir, I will go send him? Or Valen is, sir, please come inside, our child's birthday, come and give your blessings, have a piece of cake and food. He will or not? Now, after cake cutting ceremony, his spirit automatically happy or not? The moment you become happy, what happens? Valen, I don't even know who I am, Valen will call me inside. Unconditionally, he'll call me inside, give me food. After giving the food, will Valen ask me, Dr. Prabhu, please pay 10 ringgit for the food and then only you can leave. Will he be giving conditions to me? No, I showed you what? Divinity is what? Unconditional, infinite, only love. Beautiful? That means only when you are spiritual, you can activate your divineness in you. Very simple. But today in the whole world, are people doing this? Are people doing spiritual to elevate the happiness inside? No. It's become a total procedure outside. We are doing outside and outside and outside. We are just doing things outside, not inside. So spiritual is activating your own self inside you, making yourself happy. That's what in Tamil they call Anmigam. Anmigam என்றால் தன்னுள் இருக்கும் ஆன்மாவை அறிவதுதான் ஆன்மீகம். Knowing your own soul, knowing your own being is spiritual. Beautiful? Now the moment you know your being, you're happy. The moment you're happy, the divine starts flowing out. Unconditional love comes out, everything. So God also says, what does he say? Hello human beings, you be happy first before you want to come and see me. You want to see me and experience? No problem. You can feel me. But be happy first. So if you're an unhappy human being, you think you can see God? No chance at all. So just because you say I am a spiritual, now you understand, just because I am wearing a robe and sitting down here, you think I am a spiritual person? No. So today in the world it's like that. We are getting carried away. We have been fooled, illusion. We think is, but after some time you see the Swamiji disappears, whoever the spiritual masters, they disappear. They don't know where they are. Everybody cannot become like Jesus, everybody cannot become like Kriya Babaji, everybody cannot become like Nabi Muhammad, everybody cannot become like Valalar. Cannot. They are all beautiful beings in their own way. In their own way. We have nothing to comment on them. Look into yourself, activate yourself. So now henceforth what happens? You want to drink a cup of coffee? Be happy with it. Be happy with it. You want to eat your food? Be happy with it. You want to be friend with Velan? Be happy with it. No comments behind. Today we are all commenting on people also behind. We are not supposed to. If you are not happy, cut down. That's it. It doesn't matter. But don't go on doing things. No, it doesn't work. So we need to become happy. Automatically your divinity gets activated. Now, what is spirituality? You can go back and then look into the Google search. What is the meaning of spiritual? What is the meaning of spirituality? Spirituality is a state of happiness attained after a ritual. Correct? But in the true dictionary of Google, it's a different explanation they give. So just go down and see. This is the real explanation. So being spiritual, you can attain spirituality. That means you be happy first, you can attain spiritual. Once you attain spirituality, you can attain divine. When you are attaining divine, you can attain divinity. Very beautiful. The 4 steps is there. Now in this slide, I am just showing you all the objects animate and inanimate emits bio vibes naturally or man-made. Naturally or man-made. Naturally means what? Like you go to Himalayas, it's a natural frequency, very high. There's a natural vibration is already there. You go take bath in Ganga water is naturally high vibration. It's natural. Now, when you're looking at this one, is man-made. For example, if I can show you man-made is, you can take the idols here. Okay, you can see this slide here. This one is before prayers, the vibration is only 4 inches. Okay, before the prayers. But after we finish the prayers is almost 10 plus. What does it mean? Is good or not? We have increased the vibration of the particular area after doing our prayers. Don't you think it's our ritual? In other than the Hindu religion, if you are talking about the other religious thing, are they practicing this? No, but they are also doing the increasing of vibration by their own methods. It's beautiful. Now this man is no more here on this planet. He is in Hanyai. This particular body is still there in Hanyai. He is called Achuntan. This man's body, even today you go and check, his vibration is 16. How is that? He is no more here. He became Samadhi. But his body is still not perished, No smell, all beautiful. How is that? That means when he lived, he would have been a very divine person. He would have attained that divine state. That's why even his body he is able to control. The hair grows, Yes, the hair grows. How is it? Isn't it astonishing for a normal human being to realize that, hello, how is this possible? The moment we die, everything after 10 years, he is 12 years old now. Yes. And the beauty is this monk, he was with this particular organization there, but he came to my house 2 years ago. He came and visited my house. He came and blessed and went.
Doesn't have the hair, but this body has the hair.
No, he was shaved, but it's grown. It's grown. It's something amazing. After death, these are all we cannot explain. These are all. So, for us to live on this planet, we need energy. We need energy. The moment you have energy, everything we can do. That's why when you look at a lot of spiritual masters, they just do like this, things will change for you. They just bless you, things will change for you. But they should be in that high frequency, then only they can do that, all those beautiful, blissful experiences. Can you see here? This is the Islamic thing. All are vibration only, everything is frequency only. Every object, whether you are talking spiritual, see here is a Al-Quran book, here is a Bible, but ultimately it's a frequency word. Everything has got a frequency. Now, if you are looking at all these objects, you look at this, everything is a frequency. Right from your tomatoes, your curry leaves, then your neem leaves. Sometimes you will be saying, you work like a donkey. You know what is the vibration of a donkey? Is almost 11 inches. Donkey is no way lower than anybody else. The vibration is very good. Okay, this photograph you are seeing, I am checking the vibration of the King's Chamber in India. There is a pyramid which they have built, which is 9-storied building, 9-storied building. The pyramid is huge, and in that there is a King's Chamber where they put the staircase and you can go on the top. And when I went to the top of that place and then I am checking the frequency is 18 inches, fully energized. That's why when you sit in King's Chamber for meditation is the most beautiful experience. And I felt that when I sat for meditation there, it was as though I was floating there. It was a floating experience. It's a very beautiful, that's why pyramid is one of the beautiful architects which the universe, the Egyptians have created, is something amazing. So pyramid is an instrument we all can use to activate our energy fields. It's an instrument. Now can you see something here? This recently when I went to Cambodia, I checked the vibration. This is actually dead frogs, fried. Frogs if you can see the bigger picture, it will be beautiful. The frogs, this is a frog, this is a spider, these are all the beetles. They fry, live frogs, they'll put it in the oil, fry it and take it out. And these human beings are eating it. Now what is the frequency? 0. When you kill an animal and you eat something, that's automatically will be 0. So if you are eating chicken, do you eat non-vegetarian? Yes or no? Yes. You eat non-vegetarian, right? Are you eating live animal or dead animal? Dead animal. Are human beings supposed to eat dead animal? Do you know vulture is the only thing which eats dead bodies? Vulture? Okay, only thing, the vulture doesn't fry and then put masala and eat. It just eats raw flesh. But that's the difference. But you are eating with masala. What difference does it make between you and the vulture? We are still doing the same nonsense like a four-sensed animal. We are supposed to be much more than that, right? With sixth sense, what are we supposed to do? Supposed to be know what is good, what is right, what is correct, what is wrong. We should know, right? This is the dog's vibration is very good. This is a cat's vibration is very good. This is the beans at home where they prepared, Before this one is almost 4 inches. I charged it. It's almost 10 plus. So that means any food you eat, you are supposed to charge it. Charge it with what? Thank you. I love you. Do your prayers. Then automatically it gets charged. It's a beautiful experience. Bread, see, this white bread is only 2 inches, but the wholemeal bread is almost 10 plus. So wholemeal is better than the normal white bread. Yes, it's truly, the energy is much more. It's beautiful. Okay, now you understand that all the objects, animate and inanimate, emits bio-vibes naturally or man-made, right? Anything. This is the vibration of the chicken is 0. Because it's dead one. But still you can charge it and then eat it. You can charge the chicken and eat. Can you do it or not? You need to charge it. Yes or no? You can charge. How you want to charge? Can you say, thank you chicken for your sacrifice, your life for me. I'm going to eat up your flesh. Thank you very much. Can we say that? Because truly speaking, chicken is a soul word. You cut that, then automatically the soul goes out. Automatically. Okay, now this is a nest which is bird's nest. Kukunangurvi. Okay, this bird's nest always built by a female bird. Is always by a female bird. Builds always two, one for the husband, one for it to live. The male bird will be always sitting on this one, is a single room, whereas the female bird will have 2 rooms, one for hatching the egg, another one for it to sit. Now the vibration of this particular house of the bird is 10 plus, 10 inches and plus. Correct? Whereas a human being, we build a house with all the architects and engineers and interior designers, but still our house vibration is not even, it is 0, 1, 2. Why is that? Now which university did this bird go and train itself to build this house? Which Vastu specialist came and increased the vibration of the house? Which astrologer came and told, okay, you build a house like this, you hang it like this, everything will be fine? Which temple did it go around 9 times, 10 times and then build this house? No, right? Now, can we be little better than the bird? Bird are all 4 senses, human beings are 6 sense. Can we be better? Building a house in a better way? We should actually. Okay. We all use bioenhancers in one way or the other to make ourselves happy. Yes or no? We are doing it. You're going to temple to make yourself happy. You wear a garland for your marriage to make yourself happy. When you're dead also, you take up a garland and put it to the dead body, also still you are making yourself. What is happening? Increasing your bio vibration. That's it. Now by doing a prayers, garland for marriage as well as dead person, cutting a cake, going to a temple, meditation, yoga, earning money, everything is you do something to make yourself happy. You are doing something. Correct? Now are you using the right method or not? Ask yourself. You should ask yourself. I cannot answer. Okay? Now we from Golden Hands, the only solution for your bio enhancement. So we have solutions for your increasing your frequency. How do you increase? We have some methods and we have some assistance which we can give you. Now what are the natural bio enhancers? Do you know or not? How do you increase the vibration naturally? Any idea? When you do Surya Namaskaram, yes or no? Sun is the most powerful bioenergy in the world, correct? Now do you know that sun today is losing its power? It's losing its power. But for your information, it is losing its power. It's already, going dull. Have you seen the sun last time and today, now in this past 3-4 months? You can see the sun directly, it's just orange. Most of the time the clouds are covered. Most of the time it's hazy, we cannot see the sun. What's happening? If the sun is powerful and still there, sunlight will be there, but now no. Number 2 is, you see at 8 o'clock, you still will be seeing very bright outside, Why is that? By 6 o'clock everything should have gone down. What's happening? There is a planetary changes happening. Trees, aren't they bioenhancers or not? You use plantain trees for your marriage. You use banana leaves for your food. What is that? It's a natural bioenhancer. God created it. Mountains, yes or no? You go to Himalayas, it's a natural bioenhancer. You go to Palani, it's a natural bioenhancer. It's all in the upper situation. Rivers, this is Amazon river I have taken. River is also high vibration. Then sea, it's also a bioenhancer. You go take bath in the sea and come, it's a rejuvenating. Then you use flowers, it's also bioenhancer. Then peacock feathers, bioenhancer. Then being happy. Human beings are the only creatures under the sun which can express happiness. We are the only way being. And it is by God's given, natural. But are we happy every day? No. When God has given you to be happy, why aren't we happy? Because our conditioning, our belief system is all totally on the different mode. That's why we are not able to make ourselves happy. So to make yourself happy, what will happen? What you should do? Do anything in your life, be spiritual. That means make yourself happy in whatever you do. It doesn't matter. Like a birthday, yes. Just enjoy. Okay, what are the human bioenhancers? That means we made. Correct? Now you have kept sandanam on your forehead, right? Isn't it a human man-made bioenhancer? Yes. You are wearing a bangle now. Why are you wearing this? Thinking that it will help you in some way or the other way. That's it. You're happy? It's a natural. So, right from incense sticks to the music, dancing, lighting lamp, candle, pyramid, stupa, pagoda, prayers, group singing, vastu, feng shui, these are all man-made bioenhancers. Now, we from Golden Hands, we have the bioenergized pyramids and pendants, which will enhance your frequency, number one. Number two is your environmental frequency. These are the two things we are supposed to enhance. Now, there is a water thing. By any chance, have you seen this before? This is a slide wherein this particular person by name Dr. Emoto from Japan, he has clicked photograph of water molecules. These are all water molecule crystals, crystal formation by the water. Okay, now what he says is, water takes up emotions of what we convey. Okay, for example, if you say, I love you, the crystal will be something like this. Correct? Number two, you go to a temple and do your prayers, and finally the pujari will give you some blessed water and you drink it, right? What will happen? The blessed water will be like this, hexagon. Good or not? Now, the same thing if you say one glass of water, you take Hitler, you say the word Hitler, it will be like this. If you say a devil, automatically it takes up the shape of the devil. The water takes up the shape. Now when you say I kill you, it takes up like this. When you say cosmic energy, cosmos is natural word. It's a beautiful crystal formation. This is the Antarctica ice. This is the Mother Teresa's word. The moment you say Mother Teresa, and the water molecule takes up that form, automatic. Now how does the water knows Mother Teresa? We are taking a glass of water and we are saying Mother Teresa, and you are seeing Mother Teresa's face, something like a face down there. You can see the same. How is it? How does the water know that the Mother Teresa's face is like this? How does it know? So that means the nature knows you. Only thing, you don't know the nature. If you are looking at the Hitler, it's like a Hitler helmet, How is it? The moment you say water, who has given the picture that it should be like a devil like this? It's taken up, automatic it is. So the water is the most powerful media wherein you can give good vibration, always bad vibration. It's up to you. When you think anything negative, it will affect the water molecule, automatic it is. So that's why you are supposed to be very careful in the words what you are talking. Not only words what you are talking, you are thinking. You think negative, it will change. I will show you that experiment. Okay, now we go to the science. This is scientific. I am going to prove to the world for the first time. What is that? Brain waves are inversely proportional to our bio vibes. Means you have your frequency, it's related to your brain waves. You understand or not? Faster the brain waves, that means it's moving like this, lower the bio vibes. That means if your brain waves are high like this, your frequency will be very low. But if you are higher the bio vibes, lower the, if your brain waves is something like this, that means your vibration is very good. Fantastic. This is science, what we are talking here. If you, between 15 to 30 is your conscious mind. It's your conscious. Now, when you go to 18, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18th step you keep your brain waves, 18, you lose your rationalization. That means you don't know what is correct or wrong. Where? When you are touching 18. How about 19, 20 until 30? What will happen? Everything will be heavy, right? All wrong things they will be doing, right? Today why there are so many accidents on the road? It's because they are consciously, they are above 18 inches. Because 18 frequency, that brain waves, you don't know. There is a red signal light, you are supposed to stop. But you will be just going on there. That means your wrong decision. Your rationalization is not there. Then automatically accident will happen, right? Then what's the point in you going and telling, you poor man, you met with an accident? Because it was his mistake that he didn't rationalize his thinking. Correct? Now you go to temple to enhance your frequency. When you go to temple, it is between 9 to 14 when you go to a temple. But when you do meditation, it's something like this, between 4 to 8. So is religion helping you or not? In fact, religion is actually trying to help you. Only thing, we are not picking up the important points from the religion. When you do your prayers, you go to temple, you just go there, say thank you, good enough, and come back. Good enough. Thank for whatever you have. Then automatically your frequency will increase. Good. When you are in deep sleep, your vibration will be almost 15 plus is good for you. That means your delta waves, deep dreamless sleep. Good or not? So this is by science. I am going to prove that the brain waves are interrelated with your bio vibration. Okay. So we from Golden Hands, what are we doing is we are trying to help people, the human beings, by coming out with this bio enhancer products which will enhance your frequency. That's it, nothing else. We only enhance the frequency. The remaining thing you have to handle. We are not responsible for your journey to move forward. You have to become happy. But we give you an instrument to make you happy. Right? So in that way we have pendants, we have different varieties in that. Then we have pyramids. These are all only accessory tools for you. One is for you, one is for your environment. That's it. Alright? Now, there are of course other products available in the market. Now, it's up to you to decide which one is good for you. I wouldn't claim that mine is the best. I would always say that I have all the scientific data and the scientific backup for whatever I have done. If you are coming and asking me whether it's any other company manufacturing and selling some products, I cannot talk on that product behalf because I don't know. But what I say is, if you can buy the product and it increases your frequency, go and buy it. I have no problem. If you feel that the products can help you, please, we have no problem here. So in my journey here, there is no competition. Everybody is beautiful, everybody are doing the wonderful job. Only thing, you be smart in picking up what is the best for you. Alright? Now, everything starts with you or not? And ends with you only. Ultimately, it is you. So when you can see the world as a beautiful place, everything falls in place. When you are spiritual in everything you do, everything falls in place. When you have the love within you, everything falls in place. Alright? So everything starts with you. And with this, thank you very much for your presence down here. And I wish you all the very best. Hope you understood the concept of bio vibes. Yes or no? So any questions? And thank you very much for having the patience. Thank you.